Great morning. Great morning. It's showing up a great morning. Any day that the sun shines on you and not on your headstone, it's a great day. Real quick, man, I just got a word, I got a message that's going to change somebody's life if they receive it. You got to get out the quicksand of life. You got to get out of the quicksand of life. Those of us who know what quicksand is, you know that's when you're sinking in sand and you get stuck. Too many of us are stuck. We're stuck in dealing with depression. We're stuck in dealing with hurt. We're stuck in dealing with the lack of finances. We're stuck in dealing with bad relationships. We're stuck in dealing with bad employment, right? Bad conversations, the wrong thinking, right? We just stuck. But you got to get yourself up out the quicksand of life. And the only way that you get yourself out of the quicksand of life is that you got to correct some things. See, too many of us look for criticism, or we accept criticism, or we take criticism. But you got to look for the critique. You got to critique yourself. You got to correct yourself. You got to look at who's going to critique what I'm doing or what I'm not doing. Who's going to expose my areas of lack, so that way I get up out of the quicksand of life. We all know the phrase that we're using right now, right? That life be lifing. And life is happening to me. But life is going to happen every day. 24 hours is going to do the 24 hours every day. And we all got the same 24 hours. But too many of us are complaining. Too many of us are doing the same thing over and over. Too many of us are saying that I want this and I want that and I want more and I want to get better and I want to have more, but you're not looking at what you need to critique. See, some of us need to get a correctional officer. Some of us don't have a companion, somebody that's going to hold us accountable, somebody that's going to be disciplined, right? To keep us disciplined. Somebody that you can add value with each other, right? Somebody that you can sharpen iron with, that's going to critique what I'm doing and not just criticize what I'm doing. Because too many of us are sensitive to take the criticism. But if I got somebody that's going to critique what I'm doing, then I can get better. So who are you talking to? Who are you keeping you around? What does your environment look like, right? Because we're a product of our environment. So what is your environment on a daily basis? What are you thinking about? Because whatever you're thinking about is what you believe in your heart. And whatever you believe in your heart, that's what you put in action towards. And the action that you put towards on a daily basis, on a consistent daily basis, that's the results that you get. But the results that you're getting, or the lack of results that you're getting, comes from the action that you're putting forth, or the lack of action that you're putting forth. And all that comes from whatever you believe in your heart. What does your heart desire? And that all starts with whatever you're thinking. So you got to get yourself up out of the quicksand of life. And stop complaining, man. You're still stuck in 2023. You're still stuck in 22. You're still stuck in the 90s. You're still stuck in the 80s, right? You're still stuck at where you at. And you got to get yourself up out of the quicksand of life. So you got to get up. So on this morning, I just want to encourage somebody to get up. Get your behind up. Get up out of the hell that you in. Get up out of the relationship that you in. Get up out of that employment that you in. Get up out of whatever that is not positive. Whatever that is not prospering. Get up. It is your decision. It is a mental decision. Because you're making a decision to complain. You're making a decision to continue to talk about and say, hey, I'm going to do this and I need to do this and that. But when are you going to do it? When are you actually going to go do what it is that you need to do so that you can see the change that you need to make? But it's all based on you. But whenever you keep talking about whatever you need to do, but you're not doing it, then you're just wasting time and your breath, and you're wasting energy. So I want to encourage somebody, man. I want to change somebody's life this morning, man, to get up out of the quicksand of life. And you got to make that decision every day. Team, you got to make that decision every day. That today is the day. That this is the week. That this is the month. That this is the year. That everything changes for me. Everything moves forward for me in a major progressive way. And you got to be productive. You got to be productive. You got to be productive. Each and every day, you got to be mindful of the people you talking to, what you listening to, what you keeping around, what are you engaging in, where are you shifting your energy towards? What conversations are you having? What mastermind conversations are you having? What are you talking about? What are you doing on a daily basis that's going to change your situation and your circumstances? But if you complacent and you stagnant, you're going to continue to be mediocre. And too many of us are stuck in being mediocre. Too many of us get to the beginning of the year and we fired up in the right kind of way. But then here we are almost at the end of the first quarter and you're still stuck. You're still in the quicksand. You're still waiting on somebody to pull you out. You're still waiting on somebody to encourage you. You're still waiting on somebody to hand their hand out to you. But you're not looking to help yourself. So this morning, man, this is a checkup from the neck up. To get yourself together. To get yourself up out of the quicksand of life. What changes are you gonna make? What shift are you gonna make? What sacrifices are you gonna make? Sacrifices for a temporary time period, right? To get up out of that frustration. Because your frustration is going to continue to happen. It's going to continue to be there until you make the mental decision, until you make a committed decision to get mad. Make a decision. Right? Be motivated about doing something. Be motivated to dominate. Whatever it is, whatever area in your life that you want to dominate, man, it starts with a decision. And you got to get after it every day. All day long. Man, so get up out the quicksand of life, man. Make that decision right now. Stop waiting. That's the problem. We waiting. Oh, I'm waiting on God. Well, while you waiting, you need to be moving. While you waiting, you need to be moving. Because too many of us are waiting on God when He waiting on you. Right? Make it happen, man. Make that decision, man, to be great. You're going to start off being bad. You're going to start off being bad, man. But when you continue to do whatever it is that you need to do, you're going to get good at it. And eventually you're going to get so good at it, man, you're just going to be great. You're going to be absolutely great on purpose. So whatever you do, or whatever you don't do, be great at it on purpose. And whatever results you get, you're going to live with it. So you cannot be mad. You can't be upset with the results that you're getting from the action or the lack of action that you're putting forth. Because where you at right now in life is because of the decision that you made. Or because of the decision that you didn't make. Y'all gonna be great.